Hello, hello, humans, and good day to you all. It is, once again, another episode of your favorite color-serving DJ, Serjay Svek, back in action once again. Good to have you here and hope that you are all well. It's been a while since we last talked, and I hope that everybody is doing well, enjoying your day. If you have been up, like me, or if you're going to start your day today, I hope that you will have an awesome one, getting ready for when you're gonna take care of your goals. Because of course today is Friday, final day of the week, right before the weekend. Anybody have any special plans for this weekend? For me, I'm just gonna be hanging out at home, trying to relax, maybe play some games with my community, and maybe go out. We'll see if Serjay will actually get to touch grass this weekend. But anyway, enough about me. How about you? I hope that you were all doing well. And even if you want to go ahead and take your time, that's fine. Anybody who feels like chilling out here, just lurking and not feeling like chatting, that's fine. We are a lurker-friendly channel over here. Just sit back, relax, and hopefully you will enjoy the show. So it's been a while since we last had another episode of DJ Serjay. Last week we actually had, I believe it was last week that we actually had episode 12. And this is supposed to be episode 13. But last week was not a really good week for me. Lots of things happened to me personally or the last time I had a DJ Serjay episode, I wasn't at my best. So I wasn't proud of the end product of what I did. So I decided, you know what, let's just scrap it and we'll go ahead and just start over again. Because, you know, I'm the type of person that's not proud of what he does unless it's very good. I'm trying not to say perfect because younger me would have been very, very strict about trying to be perfect. But, you know, as the years go by, I have come to realize that, perfect is overrated. It's not always going to be like that no matter what you do. So you might as well just get used to it. You know, embrace the scuff, as I have learned to say. Embrace the scuff, and hopefully you'll be able to make something out of it, you know? What a start. And of course, good morning to you, Ren. Good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. It has indeed been a while, brother. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. And yeah, we are this is episode 12, take 2 of DJ Serjay. Trying to make sure that, because we have a lot more to talk about, and I'm in a much better mood. I did mention just now that, you know, we were not at our best, or I was not at my best the last time I had an episode. So I decided, you know what, I think it's better if we just try to do it again, because, you know, I want people to be able to enjoy the shows, especially the VODs later on. Make sure that it's something that they will actually enjoy down the line. And I can't have that if I'm not proud of the product. But anyway, how are you doing today, Ren? Hope you are doing well. Oh no, it's the Dinagyang Festival. Oh no. Oh, I remember when I was in high school, especially. Whenever Dinagyang would happen, there would be the traffic would be horrible there, because everybody would flock over to the festival, and there would be barely any transportation available for me to go home. And at its worst, when the Dinagyang festival happened, I ended up having to walk all the way from school to almost, like, say, 2/3 of the way to my house. Yeah, so Ren, I think you can imagine how far that was, because you know where I went to high school and you know where I live back then. So that was a very, very long distance, and I walked all the way from there, you know. I managed to do that. That was something. Yes, and yes, indeed. And hello, Evelix. Good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are talking about the Dinagyang Festival. Brings back memories of the old days when I used to suffer from not having any public transportation take me home from school. Terrible. But it's fun, although I have never seen it live. I'm not really good when it comes to festivals or crowded places, only because it's like very hot and it's outside, and, you know, it's a bit of a hassle. But have you ever been to Dinagyang before, Evelix? Because I think you might be familiar with it. And Ren says, yeah, I know, and wow, the distance. Had to bike to work today. Oh, my. That's very far. That's very far indeed, Ren, from where you live. And you've got a lot of calories burned over there, brother. Evelix says, I've been to. Oh, so you've been to Iloilo. That's good. Yeah. duwa ka tuig ako sa Iloilo ay mayo gid. Base nag-enjoy ka gid dira sa may Iloilo, no? Ay kanami na may araga gailonggog may araga hiligay non dire subong sa DJ Serjay. Basta radyo Serjay. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm just imitating. For those who don't speak Hiligaynon, I am just talking about the fact that Evelix actually spent 2 years in Iloilo, and yeah, it brings back nostalgia because I was born and raised there, but I had to move because of stuff, and it has evolved. Because before, my hometown was it's a quiet place, actually. Small, quiet city. And it was only in the past decade that they began to like modernize to a great degree. And I would have never imagined the kind of stuff that they are building over here in Iloilo when I was a kid. Especially the fact that they now have Grab. I used to think that was just a Metro Manila thing, but now they actually have Grab. They have Grab Car or Grab Taxi. And boy, oh boy, does that bring back memories. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's good to know that you did stay there for 2 years in Iloilo. Oh my goodness. I actually went there last June 2022. So right in the middle of the rainy season, and visited some friends and got to try some old dishes. Really, really good. Brings back memories. I hope to go there again next time and try to make it a more regular habit. Because before I went to there in June, it was like 7 years since my last trip to Iloilo. So back in 2015. So that was a super long time coming. And maybe, who knows, Evelix, I might run into you too. I don't know. I just find it fun. Because last weekend I actually spent time with some VTubers. Some Philippine VTubers, you know. That was my very first Philippine VTuber meetup. Just hanging out with people. And I was just so excited to actually be able to meet these people, you know, to find out that yes, they are real. They are not AI. They have faces behind them. But yeah, it was really fun. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling too well, so I couldn't stay way too long. And I feel bad because not only am I working the graveyard shift, but I could not sleep after I got home before I was supposed to meet up with them. That's my problem sometimes, because when there's like a big event coming, I get way too excited. So because of that, I'm not able to sleep. Oh, that's always been a problem for me. During one of my college friends' weddings, I was so excited to be invited that I could not sleep at all, and I had to cancel. So this is not the first time that it has happened to me, unfortunately. But hopefully I will improve, and I'll be able to meet even more people, and either in real life or collabs, definitely. So going back to the chat here, Evelix said, "Me too. I haven't visited Iloilo in like 5 years now." Oh, there's a lot changed. Even more has changed. Goodness gracious. You know what? One of these days, during one of my DJ Serjay episodes, I should probably make like a stream where I just talk about different kinds of Philippine malls in Metro Manila. But not just any kind, a tier list of them. But not just, you know, tier lists of Philippine malls, because there's a ton of those on the tier list maker. My take on it would be Metro Manila shopping malls that you are least or most likely to get lost in. So I think Ren has an idea of which one is the most likely that you're gonna get lost in. If you don't know, because we have been there once or twice, I think. And yeah, no spoilers, but definitely in a future DJ Serjay episode, I will talk about that. I actually found tier lists to be pretty fun. So yeah, how likely would you need to have like Google Maps inside the mall? Or would you need like a directory? Or would you need to ask a guard on where to go? Or even if you go there for the first time, it's like, I can navigate. It's no problem. So yeah. Ren Connect says, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you back in Iloilo, right? It has been a long time. And I decided, you know what? Especially with the pandemic restrictions being lowered significantly, I thought it was as good a time as any to finally visit Iloilo. And wouldn't you know it, it was great. I got to meet Ren, I got to meet Miles, and we got to hang around. We didn't really do much. We just mostly hung around Miles' house. By his generosity, I was allowed to stay there. And but aside from that, we didn't do much, and that's okay. That just means that I will be inspired to try to do more in the future. So you might be seeing some IRL streams from DJ Serjay in Iloilo in that case. Wait. I'm just chatting over here. And speaking of which, because I'm talking to someone on Discord, I actually will plan to have a community game night on Discord tomorrow evening. Wait. Oh yeah, tomorrow evening is Saturday. So if you're not yet part of my Discord, go ahead and join me. We're gonna try playing Putt Party with a group. I'm not sure if a lot of people will be joining me, but definitely, if you are interested, go ahead and give it a try. We're encouraging as many people as we can possibly to join, especially for you, Ren. I know that you're very busy with your own tournament. And speaking of which, Ren is actually a fellow streamer of mine, one of my good friends, and also a Splatoon major player, a contender. And he has an upcoming tournament called Ocean Inc. Season 9, coming very soon, where he and his team will be competing with some of the best Splatoon teams in Southeast Asia and Oceania. So good luck, bro. I know you will do your best. When is Ocean Inc. gonna be, by the way? I kind of forgot at which point in time it's gonna be. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Everything seems to be fine. And yeah, one thing that... So, for those who... let me just double check the chat. Sorry if I miss anything. Yes, I know the feeling, Evelix says. Ah, yeah, the feeling of being way too excited. Yeah, I know that feeling too. It's a bad thing, unfortunately. You deprive yourself of sleep because you're so excited to do stuff. But I'm trying to fix that habit. I'm not very successful, but I'm trying. Hi 72, good to see you here. Morning. Happy Friday to you. How are you doing today? So yeah, we are actually talking about the brand new emotes that if you saw the Discord server, I had it up in my announcements that we have a brand new set of emotes available today. And not only that, we're going to go ahead and talk about it to the stream. We're going to show it to the people who are not yet part of my Discord server, just so they can see what it looks like. And then these emotes are also available for... will be rolled out gradually for my subscribers here on Twitch. And if in the next few days, if I still manage to stream consistently, then I can roll those out for my followers as well. So we've got a lot planned for these emotes, and so I'm really excited to share them all with you. And why don't we go ahead and move on to the next channel, and we'll go ahead and talk about them together. Yes, Emotes 7.2. That's right. They're already available. I'm not sure if you saw it on the Discord server, but yeah, it's available. You can see them on the announcements, just like a low res version of that. But we're gonna go ahead and show like some high res versions right now on stream. So let's go ahead and move to the next chat and take a look at that here. Sorry, just a very quick adjustment. Sorry, I needed to double check something before I forget. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to that. Okay, so now we can go ahead and move on to the chat, and we'll go ahead and talk about them emotes, shall we? Okay, so looks good, not too bad. Now we're gonna go ahead and play some music. So, and not only that, so aside from what's this? Talking about the emotes today, we're also going to answer some of my leftover Tellonym questions, because I realize that yes, I have not been very diligent in answering my Tellonym. So now would be a good time to actually try it. Just to confirm, can you all hear the Spotify music, and is it too loud? Or is it okay with my voice? Okay, so if ever you hear anything wrong, just let me know. Okay. Okay, good. You hear it 7.2. That's good. That's good. It's all right. All right, let's go. Okay, so here we are right now. And as you can see, you already see one of the first emotes. Oh, yes. By the way, credit where credit's due. The art for this one was made by my good friend Miles, who is also one of my moderators. And what's this? I commissioned him to make these recently, because if you saw some of my older emotes from back in the day, you could see that some of them are kind of not that unique. You see, if you take a look over here, this lower bunch of rows over here, so all of these here seem to be just very, very big close-ups of the same kind of face. Very little variation between them, you know? So there's, unless you, and especially if there's very small reactions, it's very hard to actually tell which one it is unless you squint. So I decided to talk to Miles and then said, bro, we need to get some new emotes that are a lot more readable from a distance, especially if you're like using them on Discord and you react. So let's just have an example here. Oh, it's all the way down there. Okay, but anyway, we'll get to that eventually. But hopefully, if you are watching this from the VOD, you'll also see, hopefully, that it'll be a lot easier to see the entire package. So the first off, we have pew pew finger guns. You know, I'm a big fan of finger guns, not gonna lie. It kind of looks corny, especially with the smirk that I got over here, and then the glass, and then the shades. It's like, hey there, how you doing over there? Pew pew. You know what? You got to go ahead and shoot your shot. Yeah, I want to reserve this for like when the cool moments appear on stream. Like I managed to defeat a very tough boss and stuff. So, oh yeah, Serjay, that was cool right there. Especially one of these days, if and when I finally get to stream Dark Souls. Because here's the thing. I have no idea why, but whenever I have a stream scheduled for, a day scheduled to stream Dark Souls, something weird always happens. It's either because, you know, I have to do something urgent, or I'm sick, or just something out of the blue forces me to not play Dark Souls. So that game, apparently, is cursed. So yeah, I don't know if you've got like a cursed... if you got like a cursed game, but it seems that for me, whenever I try to stream Dark Souls, I'm always cursed. I can't stream it. There's always something preventing me from doing that. All right, so next, we're gonna move on to your signature angry emoji. Look at that. See that? Hi, Lori. Thank you very much for dropping by. Glad to have you here. Yes, we are talking about my new emotes today because I wanted to improve on what we did before when it kind of seemed a little bit, you know, same-ish. If you look at the list here at the bottom, they did look kind of same-ish, all just close-ups of my face. So I wanted to make something a little easier to read from a distance, you know? Yeah, with the nice work, Lori. Oh yeah, you're subscribed, so thank you for demonstrating, indeed, yeah. But you know, what's funny? I actually now have slots for 7 subscriber emotes, but I still have to, what's this? I still have to use to approve, pending approval. I don't know what Twitch means by that. If Twitch itself is trying to approve my emotes if they're not, you know, offensive in any way. So I guess that's what it means. Or they're trying to approve like the artist approval. That's a new thing. Because it's like you have to attribute the art. It's an optional step, but you can attribute the art of your emote to your specific artist. But thank you for dropping by, Lori. I'm glad to have you here. I hope you were doing well. And you as well, Swordberries. Thank you very much for dropping by. I like the... Was this... I like the bonks. Yeah, the bonks are fun. I love the bonks. Indeed. We're going to talk about more of those in a bit. And Lori says, oh yeah, it usually takes 2 weeks and such for them to check if the emotes are okay for Twitch. I had one emote that says simp and they rejected it. Oh my goodness. Just for that? Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I really wanted to... But yeah, at least they let you keep the wheeze, Lori. That's a nice animated emote you got over there. But yeah, I get what Twitch is trying to do with their process. It's just a bit of a bummer. But good thing that I loaded all of these emotes already. So at least if the next... I will just need to stream by my calculations for like maybe 3 or 4 more days. And then I can move all of these emotes to the follower emotes. Because I think that's something that I would prefer to do, that all of the emotes that I can will eventually become follower emotes. So you don't necessarily have to subscribe. That's just my theory. Swordberry says, yeah, simp is actually derogatory under Twitch terms. Oh, I see. Well, that's certain for those who do want to make simp emotes. I'm sure that makes them pretty angry. Like this. You know, this is a variation of the angry emote that I used to have. And I wasn't really happy when Milo's put Steam here on the original version because I kind of felt weird. It didn't really make me look good. But after a while it grew on me, and I do like the effect that it does to actually make me look angry here. So yeah, I'm happy with the end result. And the little red blush tries to make it at least a little more obvious that I'm angry. So this is a good one. This is a good one. I love it. And the next one is the Bonk series. We've got 2 over here. So this one is the Bonk hammer here. So whenever Serjay feels a little devious, whenever chat is doing something pretty sussy, out comes the Bonk hammer. I love the glint in the eye. That's a very nice touch. I actually told Milas to move the hammer a little closer to the screen because before it was just like the edge of the mallet was like here, and so I don't think people would be able to tell what it is. So I told him, just scoot it over a little more to the left so people can see. And then, yeah, there we go. That's what it looks like. Very good. Swordberry says, your color... Oh, you did the color fortune. Okay. Oh, yeah, someone is jealous of you because of green. I see. Well, Swordberries, that just means that you're doing amazing. And someone is jealous of you. So keep doing you. Keep being amazing. And yeah, 7-2, make sure to protect your head. You know, don't be sussy. Evelix got the white color. Yeah, nice work. Nice work. You know what? Let me go ahead and check mine also while we're at it. Black. Today will be the worst one yet. You know what? I only put that there because I want to defy my fate. If the fortune is good, yes, that's good. If the fortune is bad, no, it's not. Oh, 7-2, you got blue. Today will be a sad day. Oh, but you know what's also blue? The sky. And the sky, a beautiful sky is always good. So don't feel down with the Friday blues. Look up to the blue, beautiful sky and be inspired, bro. I'm out of breath. Holy cow, that took a lot out of me. Okay, 7-2, you have to discard the shirt, okay? The blue is bad. Blue is bad. Don't wear blue today. And you know that kind of sounds weird out of context, so that's why Serjay has his own bonk emote over here. So whenever sussy Serjay appears and he makes some unsay-so comments, it's time for the chat themselves to bring out the bonk hammer on Serjay. So yeah, you're free to do that. I don't mind at all. If and when it becomes available, whenever I say something weird or out of context, feel free to bring out the bonk hammer. No worries about that. It's equivalent exchange. I bonk you, you bonk me, we all get bonked. You get a bonk. You get a bonk. Everybody gets a bonk. There we go. Good old Oprah Winfrey show. But of course, bonking hurts. So definitely crying is in order as well. 72 says, we'll make sure that emote is worth the investment. I'm sure that 72 is gonna spam the bonk emote. I need to go put that in my stream elements to to do anti-spam on the emotes. But yeah, this is the crying emote, and I told Milas, like, to make it a little easier to read, aside from the teardrops coming on the outside, I needed to have like a waterfall of tears so people can see from a distance that, yeah, I'm crying. Okay, it was I probably ate some spicy noodles or something, but all in all, I'm doing pretty good, which is just like yours, Swordberries. Yes, it was actually inspired by yours. And I love your crying emote. It was really, really nice. So yeah, I told Milas, okay, Milas, we have to make it like a waterfall. And I thought, okay, Swordberries is a good inspiration. Let's do that. And of course, Joshua, thank you very much for dropping by. How are you doing today? Because I am doing okay. We are actually talking about my new emotes that are now on my Discord server and are going to be rolled out eventually, bit by bit on Twitch. So again, if you're not part of the Discord, feel free to join me, because tomorrow evening I'm gonna try playing some games with the community, like Putt Party, and also if and when we're done with that, we can do words on stream, because that was I did not expect so many people to tune in to play words on stream with me last Saturday. That was amazing. I was thrilled. Joshua says, I'm in online school right now. Help me. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, Joshua, I think that's beyond my capacity, but I can only wish you good luck. I hope the modules are not hard, because again, I'm not really familiar with how online school works ever since the pandemic happened. So all I can say is just good luck. I really hope everything will be okay. And also want to shout out Mika. Thank you for using the just saying hi redeem. Hope you are well. And Ren says, I will need the cry emote for the true Cali fan title. Gotcha? Gotcha? Ren, gotcha? Gotcha? I guess if I'm being annoying in chat and you're in stream and you're there, Ren, you can go ahead and use the bonk hammer on me. Gotcha? Gotcha? Yes. Okay, early in the morning we got the gotcha. There we go. Oh, of course, Mika. Thank you very much for dropping by, even though you're streaming. Hope you will take care and enjoy the rest of your stream. Yes. Good luck with that, Joshua. I really hope it'll be okay. Yeah. It's something. What was it? I'm kind of missing the chat. Hold on, please. It's a bit tricky because my chat is a bit weird. So OBS, what does it say? I'll be here. I wish I could play with words on stream with you all, but I have something to do at 9. But I'll be there until then. Okay, that's good. Thank you for that. It'll be 9 in the evening anyway, tomorrow evening. So, I mean, 8 p.m. is the start. So we'll see what we could do. And again, thank you for lurking, Mika. And Swordberry says, Ren Connect says, I'm a big fan of you as well, Orby. Big fan of your streams, though yeah, wanted to watch, but busy with practicing for Ocean Inc. last night. Ah, yes, the big Splatoon 3 tournament coming soon. Ren is actually one of the competitors there, and he and his team will be facing off against some of the best Splatoon players in Southeast Asia and Oceania, so wish him luck. I think, Ren, correct me if I'm wrong, you made it all the way up to Division 2 or to Division 1 one time? And Division 1 is like the best division so far, if I recall. So just correct me if I'm wrong, if my memory is wrong. 72, thank you for dropping by. Hope you will take care on your way if you're, since you're leaving. Take care. Swordberry says, CC4 will be practicing today too. Oh, yeah. Oh, good luck with that, Swordberries. Hoping you place very well. And Swordberry says, of course Midnight is Division 1. Ren Connect confirms by saying, back in the day, yeah, it was torture, that is. I would not imagine, bro. I remember during my very early Splatoon 2 days, I was part of that rookie tournament hosted by Paula. And it was just rookies, okay? And having to be like the self-proclaimed leader of that team was a really taxing job, bro. So I don't know what it's like for you to have to face super high-ranking players in the tournament. So you have an unenviable position. But yeah, good luck with that, Ren. You're gonna need it. Emin, hello, good morning to you. Welcome, welcome. We are talking about how are you doing today? And yeah, we're talking about my new emotes on Discord and on Twitch. Emin was summoned as soon as we talked about Splatoon, about Ocean Ink. But yeah, good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. And let's see. Yeah, we do need more rookie tournaments, you know, more chances for people who are new to the game to be able to play. One thing that I actually enjoy, I'm very happy to see about in the Philippine VTuber community is that some of them are like trying to be open to rookie players for games like League of Legends or Valorant or something like that, you know? I hope that we will do the same for games such as Splatoon. But I understand that it's not easy. It's not easy because Splatoon is not the most accessible game here in the country. So there's that. What else is in the chat here? Swordberry says, Ren, if CC4, which is Swordberry's team, fights Midnight, which is Ren Connect's team, we just throw. We love seeing you win more than winning itself. Whoa, okay. Nice. Interesting content there. Emin says, good morning. I'm sick at the moment, just chilling for a while. Oh, I really hope you get better, Emin. But yeah, feel free to chill, get some rest. If you want to tune me to leave me on over there, just no worries about that. Hope you get better, and maybe the stream will, you know, just chill over here and vibe a bit. And Sucky Fox Kira, welcome, welcome. And Serjay being bong from the kalat. the kalat. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. No, I must say so. I must say so, VTuber. What do you mean? Anyway, glad to have you here. Hope you are doing well, Sucky Fox Kira. And I'm glad to have met you again with the rest of the Philippine VTubers. Hope to run into you again in the future. Say so nga ba? Sucky Fox Kira says, are you really say so? I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. So yeah, while we were just chatting about, I'm going through the comments and we were talking about the like an upcoming Splatoon tournament that will be held in Oceania, and Ren is going to be part of that along with Swordberries here in the chat. And Emin says, what defines a rookie player in Splatoon? That's a very good question. Someone who's probably my level, despite having played the game for 5 years. But I'm not bitter. I'm not bitter. That's okay. That's okay. You know, I was like here. I was like at the angry. This is me, okay, before when I played Splatoon 2. Super angry, super toxic. I would curse, okay? I would curse whenever I lose in Splatoon 2. And not only curse, but curse in Tagalog. And my family would always give me that weird shocked look because they would never imagine me cursing, and I never curse. I never made it a habit, rather, to curse. Because because if ever I would curse, they would probably know, and they would throw the nearest they would throw a chinelas into my door. And it doesn't matter how old I am. If I started cursing while streaming, I know that someone's gonna barge into my door, and then gonna smack me upside the head. Oh my goodness! So you see, that's the reason why I try not to curse, and I've changed. Okay, I changed from my Splatoon 2 days. All right, I tried. I'm trying. People say, "Oh, League of Legends makes me mauled. Dota makes me mauled. Valorant or Apex makes me mauled." Nah, fam, it's Splatoon. Splatoon makes me mauled. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now we have a running gag over here. If for Ren it's gotcha. Now it's hashtag let's Serjay curse. Oh my goodness, what have I wrought? But yeah. Did I miss anybody here? Say something in the old... Oh, okay. Thank you for the redeem, Emin. Let's Serjay curse in an old man voice. Okay. Hashtag let's Serjay curse. Okay. So if Kira says, "You and Hybrid be playing Splatoon, you'll be cursing." Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no. And oh boy, Swordberries did the kazoo. Okay, this is a just chatting stream, so I can't do this for 3 minutes. So I'll just play a very short tune, okay, using the kazoo, because you know, time is of the essence. You know, I always wanted to play the bagpipes, okay? And they actually sell, I think they sell bagpipes in Shopee or Lazada. And maybe one of these days I will learn how to play the bagpipes. But for now, I settled with the kazoo, and I'm gonna play one song that I really want to play on the bagpipes, which is Scotland the Brave. There you go. That's the best I could do for a just chatting stream. Okay, and Swordberry, you brought the kazoo to the meetup. I know you were part of the commentating team, Swordberries, along with Nyx and Stolowing. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I really wanted to go there, but I was not feeling well. But yeah, definitely in a future meetup, let's go ahead and share the commentary table together. I know it's gonna be fun. And yeah, Kira, the Swordberries is right. If you want to play the kazoo, you hum into it. You don't blow into it like a flute. You just put your lips around the kazoo, you close your teeth, and then you hum. And then that's how you make the sound. I'd love to commentate with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so we're now done with the bonks. We have the cry. And oh, yeah, I really want to go ahead and do the I'm really excited for that. So we're doing the old pew pew. Pew pew. Right. Yeah, it's easy to play the kazoo, Kira, actually. That's why in some places they're given as like kids giveaways, you know, at children's parties, because it's very easy to play. Oh my god, they're facing the opposite direction to mine. Wait. Hold on. Let me go ahead and try and do that. Just a second. Dang it. Okay, hold on. Twitch, cooperate. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, now your turn. Now your turn, Swordberries. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's very easy to make me happy. Okay. And I think that's a secret to living. Just be very happy. Ren says, Swordberries and Serjay Svek commentating together. I'll be so down for that. Yeah, it'll be really fun. It'll really be fun. And and hopefully, Ren, when you return to Metro Manila, you'll be able to join the group as well. And yeah, Kira, it's very cheap actually to buy a kazoo, even from like Shopee or Lazada. Go ahead and give it a try. It was it's amazing. It's amazing. And Swordberry says the pew pew guns are the visual image of us commentating. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Emin says, I want the Swordberries and Serjay commentary as well. Yeah. If we can, I'll try to show... I don't know if I can find it, but I'll try to find that video where we were like super hyped, Ren and I. We had one time when we were like super hyped together and we had like one of the best moments ever. Ren says, if I do go to Manila, I think we may be bodied by the teams there since we may play as Midnight. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Kira is green. Someone is jealous of you because you're actually doing amazing. They're the haters. So just think of it like this way, Kira. You're doing amazing. People are jealous of you because of that. All right? Let them go ahead and drink the tea. Here's the tea. Here's the cha. You know, and look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it's a good thing. You know, you got to turn it around. Bring it around town. And Swordberries, you'll have to teach me how to add my emotes over to my Stream Elements messages, because how I did it was make Stream Elements a subscriber. But I heard another method is uploading these emotes to Better TV, so that way I can go ahead and use these emotes over on Stream Elements commands, so I can have like a sub-raid message. I think that's how you do it. Just correct me if I'm wrong. You can maybe reach me via DM or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but if you have a method, I would be really grateful if you could teach me, because, you know, internet is weird. Kira says, gonna go na. Fam and I will go visit the burial of his friend. I'll see you around. Oh, I understand. Feel free to go ahead and take care. I would still like to offer my condolences, and you take care and stay safe, all right? But thank you for dropping by. It was very nice seeing you again, all right? So going back to this one, this is most likely going to be associated with my hydrate emote. And look at that. I did not expect Milas to do this, all right? He even did the pinky out. You see that? Like a very fancy person. We are fancy here in the Color Server station. Even if I don't have much money, we fancy. We go ahead and try. We try to be fancy here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So whenever I see something funny, this is another one inspired by Swordberries. This is my ha 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 emote, my laugh emote. Yeah, and it's something. It's really something. I didn't want to do like how some others do it, which is like the kek emote, which is just like only the face, a super big close-up of the face, which is fine. But I wanted to make it a little more me. I wanted to have something like where I slam my fist on the table and then the big ha 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 ha. It's kind of crowded. So if you check it out here, it's a bit crowded over here, down here. You can barely make it out. Alright, but in Twitch, I think it'll be a lot bigger. So there's that, at least. Again, the goal was to try to make it a little more easily readable. And I think, especially for Twitch, which is what the big plan was anyway. I think we managed to succeed. So here's what it looks like there. Oh, it's readable. It's readable, which is good. I'm happy for that. All right, so there's my lol emote. If ever I say, please, okay, even if I do my dad jokes, please, please use the lol emote, okay? And if my voice starts to die on me, feel free to go ahead and use the hydrate emote as well. Serjay needs to be reminded sometimes. And you know, Ren, I think this is something that my viewers, if ever we're playing Splatoon together and we convince you to go ahead and play gacha, this is something that I think is perfect for you. Look at that. Praying to the Splatoon gods. Or as the kids would say, prage. Oh my goodness. Look at this divine light. Okay. Can I get true Cali fan? Oh my goodness. Please let me get that SSR. Please let me get Hu Tao. Or let me get or for whoever is playing Genshin right now, please get Al Haitham. Or Al Haitam, excuse me. Or Nilo or Sino or whoever they're looking for. Yeah. I love this one. This is a perfect one. I'm definitely looking forward to having this available on Twitch so we could do the Prage. Prage Dedge. Swordberry says, oh, I gotta go, Serjay. CC4 is gonna warm up before scrimming with Radical Dreamers. I'll see you later. Hopefully. Yeah, sure. Thank you again for dropping by. Good luck with the scrim. And good luck on Ocean Ink. Go ahead and follow Swordberries as well. Very talented artist and streamer. And I love the model as well. Very, very great. And hand painted, where Mila's used After Effects to make my model move. For Swordberries, it is hand drawn or hand painted frame by frame. So that's something right there. So yeah. Okay, we're just letting the ad progress first before we move on to the rest. So just give it like a couple of seconds. Before we continue, okay? Okay, I think we're good now. Oh, just give it like maybe 10 more seconds and then we'll wrap up in a bit. I mean, we'll wrap up the ad and then we can continue with the rest. Okay, so it should be okay now. All right, let's move on to the rest. Good luck in the tourney, Emin says. Well, that's good to know. Yes, let's show each other our support. And let's move on to the next one. So this is whenever I am praying to the gacha gods or praying to my internet provider, service provider for a good connection. And this is whenever I'm scared. So whenever Serjay starts screaming, this is the emote that you can start spamming in the chat. All right. I'm really happy that Milas was able to apply what I wanted here, which is to make sure that my glasses would fly out along with my hat. So this is kind of like a classic Western cartoon trope, where if you get super scared, it's like your glasses and your hat, or sometimes your clothes would fly out of your body. But this is a more of an anime trope where it seems like your spirit will also fly out of your mouth from the sheer terror of seeing the scary thing. So the places where you might end up using this is whenever I am streaming Dark Souls or Alien Isolation. I admit I have been watching a few other streamers play Alien Isolation and finish it as well. And something is making me jealous. Because I quit playing Alien Isolation after being terrified of it some months ago when I first debuted as a VTuber. But now a part of me is thinking, nah, okay, Serjay, you have to be braver than this. So maybe you should go back and play Alien Isolation again, and I'll probably regret it. Wait lang. So if ever I do return to like Alien Isolation, please prage for me, and please note whenever I scream. And look at here, look at that. We have our own Amimir. Our own sleep emote right here. So definitely, if ever I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep, when I post on Twitter, I now have the appropriate emote here. Amimir. Good night, everybody. There we go. Perfect, perfect. I'm not sure if I told Milas this, but I wanted to make sure that there was no drool coming out of my mouth, because that would not be a good look for me. So yeah, the snoring, I can take that still. I can take that, no problem with that. So yeah, if ever you need to go and leave the stream because you want to sleep, go ahead and use this emote. No worries about that. All right, and the next one is the stare. Look at that. Look at those eyes. And then, would you want to go into a staring contest with this guy? Oh my goodness. I love how this turned out. It's just like me judging you. Silently judging you for your life choices. Oh, did you eat a burger again when you said you were supposed to go on a diet? Oh, did you go to play gacha again even though you said so many times that you will not want to play? So, yeah, it's something. It's something, okay? So, yeah, we do have the stare emote. If ever before we do the redeem, thank you for the redeem, Luna. Let me go ahead and give you a shout out first. Yes, this is me. This is what my face looks like if I go right into your ear and then I say Resorts World Manila. 3-in-1 promo at Resorts World Manila. Oh my goodness. Luna says, I can sleep now. If this emote was available, I think this is the time when you can start spamming the emote, Luna. Alright. But, you know, aside from the stare, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one. So, this is me, how I was earlier today. So, I was like really grumpy, really tired and everything. And my face was like this. I was like drowning myself in coffee earlier. And I was not a very happy camper at the office. So yeah, If ever I'm just frustrated, I'm probably gonna do this. So that's part 1 done. And again, these emotes, all of these emotes are now available on my Discord server. So if you're not yet part of it, go ahead and join. We do have a community game night tomorrow where we plan to play Putt Party. And if more and more people are coming in, we can play Words on stream. So that'll be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Philippine time, which is +8 GMT/UTC. And these emotes will also become available in due time on Twitch. So when the approvals come in, hopefully everybody will be able to use them, especially if we can get them to become follower emotes as well. Luna says coffee is key so other people stay alive. That is true. As the saying goes, do not talk to me until I've had my coffee. Oh my goodness. Yes, please do not talk to me until I've had my coffee. My gosh. All right. And I just want to say, especially for the artists over there, all of these were actually made using my face and my body. I believe that, you know, one of the best sources of being able to make art is yourself. So Milas actually appreciates that, and I enjoy it too, because whenever I find something funny, whenever I want to do art, I say, okay, Milas, here's a picture of me doing a weird pose. Do something about it. All right, thank you for the lurk, Luna. Hopefully the cats will be able to enjoy a good meal coming from you. And Luna says it perfectly. Wala akong pake, basta may kape. I don't care so long as I have coffee. Or was it supposed to be wala akong pake, basta wala akong kape? Meaning, I don't care as long as I don't have my coffee. When I have my coffee, now I care. All right. So there's that. Now I give a damn. There we go. I think the hashtag has finally been fulfilled. Hashtag let Serjay curse. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's it for the emote showcase. Again, it's going to be slowly rolled out in Twitch, and but all of it is going to be available on my Discord server as well. So thank you for watching this part. The next part of the show is going to be focused on answering some old telonyms, because I really need to make more time to answer these, but I think it's better if I preserve them for like a DJ Serjay stream. So let's go ahead and change screens for a bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and get right back to this one. So just a second. I'm watching you. Serjay's watching you. Be careful. There we go. I think this is correct. All right, there we go. So we are now in the Tellonym screen. Now I can move my Discord away. So yeah, I haven't answered questions for a while, so we're gonna go ahead and try and answer some. And thank you for the lurk, Emin. You have a good day, and again, you take care and get well soon. Look at that, 15 days since my last one. Oh my goodness, I need to start answering these. Oh my gosh. And yeah, if you don't know, I actually have a Tellonym account. So just search for Serjay Svek. If you have... That screen started... You mean this one? The be right back when I started lurking? Oh my gosh. You know, just look into those eyes and tell me you're gonna be naughty. It's judging you. We try to be say-so. We try to be say-so here in this stream. The operative word is try. Oh my gosh. Anyway, again, if you need to lurk, Emin, you take care, and then thank you again for dropping by. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer some these questions so that they don't, get way too old. All right, so how are you feeling right now? On my end, I wish I'm doing better. I wish I'm doing a lot better. I'm feeling a bit sick and tired again, but mostly tired. I've been lacking sleep terribly, I slept for like 3 hours for 2 straight days. So that's horrible. That's a horrible, horrible experience, and I hope you never have to go through that. But yeah, I'm not at my best right now, but I'm doing but I wanted to stream anyway, because if I don't, then I'll keep thinking about it, and I don't know, I'm just like that, I need to do something, even if it deprives me of rest, if it deprives me of something else that's important, because if I don't, I'll keep thinking about it, and I can't have that. So how am I feeling right now? I am tired. No, tired is not a strong enough word. I am exhausted. There we go. Why say very tired when you could say exhausted? Or even better, I am drained of all my energy. But I am hanging in there. There we go. That is one done. Okay, next up. Are you a calm person? I try to be, okay? Here's the thing that some of you might not know. Ren might know, because he's known me for a long time. But I actually have a very, very bad temper. I'm not sure if it's because of Splatoon that makes it come out or something else, but yes, I do have a bad temper. I guess it's something that I am proud of, that I don't really get angry that often, or I try not to maul or curse that often. But I guess it's just for the fact that I learned that it's not a good thing to, in my case, to not express my anger, because if I do, I always used to get scolded if ever I got angry. Like, Serjay, why are you getting angry? That's not good. You're not supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be nice to people, even if they're already bullying me, even if they're saying bad things to me, you have to be, they're telling me, oh, you have to be the better person, Serjay. You have to be the bigger person. So don't. For a time, they told me, Serjay, you have to fight back. You have to hit back. But now they're telling me, okay, Serjay, you have to remain calm, whatever you do. Be the better person. Don't be like them. Don't stoop to their level. So because of that, I kept getting these mixed signals. So I decided, you know what, it's not worth fighting. So let's just keep quiet. And in some ways, it's good because you're not really like seen as a troublemaker in society. But it's also bad because, well, it's not good to suppress your feelings. And yeah, it hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot, It hurts a lot. So, are you a calm person? Yes. I try to be. There we go. Would you say you are a gamer? I mean, I play games. I play games not well. Okay, I'll admit I'm not very good at the games that I stream. All right, I could be a lot better, but I try. I think part of the entertainment value that I bring on stream is not my skill at games, because if it was, probably a lot more people would have left. But I think people stay more for you know, the memes that I bring to the table. And I don't know, if I can be a bit arrogant, and I use that word, okay, because growing up I was, you know, taught not to be, you know, like super proud of myself, because it's kind of like you being arrogante, being mayabang in a way. So because actually the very I got this comment some time ago, and it said, "No question, I just want to say I like your voice." And I was like, getting much. Oh my goodness, I was just overjoyed. I was just overjoyed to finally get that comment, you know? So yeah, and some of you do say that you, especially when I'm doing DJ Serjay streams, that you like tuning in. So yeah, Evelix says it's okay to not be good at the games as long as you're having fun, and I do have fun. And so long as the audience is having fun at my expense, then that's fine. You know what? That's entertainment, you know? So long as I can roll with the punches and laugh at myself, I think that's a job well done. And yeah, I mean, I have to take care of my voice. That's all that I got. So to answer the question, yes. I try to be a gamer. Yes, but not an amazing one. But I try. I try to say... Okay, then. No DMCA. No DMCA early in the morning, okay? Thank you. Evelix, you are very, very kind. Saying, I agree, you have a very pleasing voice. I can listen to you all day, not gonna lie. Aww. That makes me very happy to hear. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this is an interesting question. What's your opinion on smoking? Let me know in the chat what you think about smoking. Because for me, smoking or vaping, excuse me, I'm not a fan of it. I am not a fan of smoking or vaping. And I remember when I was much younger, I had an aunt who was a very big smoker back in the day. And before, I used to be the kind of kid that would say, oh, smoking is bad for your lungs, okay? You're gonna ruin yourself. You're gonna give yourself cancer. And even one time, I actually took her cigarettes, her pack of cigarettes, and threw it into the trash. And because of that, my nickname, her nickname for me was Cancer, because I kept talking about how she would get lung cancer if she kept smoking. But then realized that, excuse me, it was, eventually I realized that, yeah, it's her body, her decisions, she is the adult, let her do what she wants. And I can admit too that smoking is, you know, how some people choose to relieve stress or cope or whatever, or if it just makes them happy. So who am I to deprive them of that? Okay, so I'm not a fan of smoking or vaping. I did take a puff of a cigarette once, just once, because someone told me, okay, Serjay, if you just take one puff of a cigarette, we will stop pestering you, or we will stop asking you to smoke with us. Okay? So I did. I choked. I coughed. But thankfully, they kept their promise and they did not ask me to smoke anymore. And oh my god, that really hurts, man. Gosh. I mean, not really hurts, but it's like the feeling of having the smoke going into your lungs, it made me cough immediately. So I don't know how people are able to tolerate that and enjoy it too. So I don't know. But that's them. I guess they see something in smoking that I don't, or I refuse to see. But then again, you know, I smoke in my own way because I have asthma. So, in my sense, you know, it's not, oh, yeah, kid, we get it. You vape. And then in my case, it's like, yeah, kid, yeah, Serjay, we get it. You inhale. Yes, I have my own vape, medicinal vape, also called my asthma inhaler. And also, welcome Jables. Thank you very much for dropping by to the stream. Hope you're well. Jables says, smoking's generally bad. As a former radiography intern, I've seen really effed up things through x-rays. By generally, I mean really bad. Oh my goodness. That's scary right there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was only just like a few years ago when they started showing those really scary images on packs of cigarettes. Like, you know, those really dark lungs, and then those tumors, the growths on your neck, on the throat cancer and all of that. That's scary. That looks scary. So again, it's up to you if you want to smoke or vape. If it makes you happy, I've learned as an adult, I won't deprive you of what you want to do. Okay, that's on you, not me. My lungs are already nerfed because I have asthma and sleep apnea. Okay, and my voice is the only thing that people really like. So I have to take care of it as best as I can. I wouldn't. Sorry, I need to be kinder to myself. It's not the only thing that people like, but it's the thing that a lot of people notice about me at first, as a distinct, something that makes me different. So I have to take care of that because I want to do this for a longer period of time. Oh boy, radiography is really something there, Jables. You know, you get to see things that nobody gets to see, and it really exposes stuff. But in radiography, are we just talking about like x-rays, or are we talking about like CT scans, MRIs and stuff? Because I always wanted to try an MRI. I don't know why. They just said it's really scary because there's like claustrophobic. You're not supposed to move while you're inside the tunnel. And I don't know. That's just something I thought maybe just once in my life I want to try, for the wrong reasons. Evelix says, I don't mind as long as they keep the cigarettes away from me. What was this? Though I won't refuse a Cuban, just once for the experience. Oh, okay. Okay, take the cigarettes away, but you won't say no to a Cuban cigar. Interesting, interesting. Okay, all right. I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, cigarettes are pretty good. Yeah, from what I heard. Yeah, I mean, I won't know. I never touch a cigar. Hey Ben, morning. Welcome. Hope you were doing well. And since we were talking about the brand new emotes that I have on Twitch and the Discord server right now, so since you're also subscribed to me, you can also test out some of those emotes as well in the chat. And Jables says, yep, every imaging machine also involves radiography. I see. Okay, sorry about that, Evelix. Thank you for correcting me. Haven't tried a Cuban. I'd like to, just once. Yeah, I mean, just once. Once in a while. Just once. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the breakup. You're using the crying emote. Oh my good. That's a good one. Very appropriate. Very appropriate. Okay. Anything happened today? I feel really sleepy. Wow, Ben really already using that. Yeah, go ahead and drink water, everybody. I'm gonna be running an ad, just 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, so just use this time to stretch your legs, and I'll be running a 1 minute 30-second ad, and then we'll be back answering some more questions on Tellonym. So if you don't know, Ben, it's a site where you can ask questions anonymously or give feedback anonymously. So if ever you haven't seen it yet, you can also search for me there. And yeah, so just something. So again, go ahead and stretch, go ahead and walk. Just be back after 90 seconds. I'll be here just chilling for a bit, drinking water. Be right back. The mic won't be off, of course. I will still be continuing with this. So hopefully everything is going well. For those who are subscribed to me, they don't have to. They have ad-free viewing. So that's one less thing for them to worry about. And definitely, I need to go ahead and drink water. Ugh. Whew. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I need to stretch. Oh my gosh. My legs. My legs. Oh. I've been working my butt off at the gym recently. If you follow my Twitter, you know that I've been making a bunch of posts about the gym again, because I've been trying to go back more regularly, and coach has been making me do a lot of lifting. And the other day we even did kettlebell exercises. So, and if you know anything about swinging a kettlebell around, it's a literal butt clenching experience. So yeah, it's kind of hard to sit down and get up sometimes because my posterior is sore. Ben says, got some Gatorade. Oh yeah, it's I see that. You know what? I remember when I was having feeling sick from the heat. Gatorade used to be my drink of choice when it came to that, but these days, I was convinced by Ren to use Pocari Sweat instead. It's not that sweet, not that sugary. Well, in some ways, but yeah, it works. It works. A 2-hour treadmill. Goodness gracious, how are you still walking, Ben? Just kidding. You know, I am amazed how people are able to do more than 2 hours rather on the treadmill. Treadmill. That's a lot of time. Goodness gracious. How many calories did you burn, if you don't mind me asking? I don't use the treadmill as much now because my main exercise back in the day was brisk walking all the time. But because I gained some weight, I found that it does a lot of damage to my knees. And so my knees hurt a lot when I use the treadmill or brisk walk nowadays. So for cardio instead, what I either do is use the stationary bike or the elliptical machine or the stair climber. And holy cow, I used the stair climber for the first time the other day, just 10 minutes, all right? But according to the machine, it said I climbed 23 floors. So imagine that for your first time. And I was like, holy cow, if ever we get a fire drill at home or at the office, I can already go all the way up and down, just in case. Goodness gracious. Ben says, I can bike from Pasay to Antipolo in less than 2 hours. Wow. That's a long distance right there. But yeah, that would also be complicated by the fact of EDSA traffic. So there's that. Definitely. And, oh yeah, welcome back, everybody. I think the ad is already done. Was this? I have never used. Oh, you've never used a stair climber before. Oh, Ben, it's an experience. If you've never used a stair climber, and let's just be clear on the terms, we're not talking about like the 2 paddle thingies that you can usually buy from stores and they're very cheap. No, we're talking about like a mini escalator in the gym. That's a big experience right there. Goodness gracious, that hurts my legs. My gosh, my knees were aching, but they did not ache as much as I would on a treadmill. So as painful as it is, I might end up going back to the stair climber every time I'm done with my weightlifting. All right, so we're done with that. Let's move on to the next question, which is, in your opinion, what's a good way to break up with someone? I don't know if there's a good way to break up with someone. I just know, just don't break up with them via text message. All right, please don't. I know how scary it can be to break up with someone, but just tell them. Just tell them. All right, just tell them face to face. Okay, so moving on to this next one here. Opinion about someone who makes their location public to everyone. You do you, fam. I mean, I don't know. I used to be like that before when I used to like do food reviews and restaurant reviews. I would specifically say the location of the restaurant that I went to, like what specific branch, whatever. But in time, I realized that, you know, with how the landscape of the internet has changed in this past few years, it's a lot safer if you don't really specify where you are. Sure, you can say that you're in Jollibee, but which one? So yeah, the moral of the story is just take care of yourself, okay? If you want to, if you need to, for some reason, to make your presence known, just keep in mind, especially if you're a public figure, that people will take note of where you are. So, especially if you're a VTuber. So yeah. Ben says, yo, last time I got black, now I got white. Yeah, the fortune is improving, bro. I got black this time. Equivalent exchange. Oh my gosh. It has to be perfectly balanced in every way possible. Oh my gosh, what Ben? Okay, Ben, you took my good luck this time. Oh my goodness. But anyway, no hard feelings. Oh my gosh, I love these emotes. Soya Be 1 Rect. I like this one. This is a nice one. Very cute. Okay, so we're done with this one. Let's go to this next question. Who were you seriously in love with first? Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Let's check out this comment from Evelix. When I eat out, I wait for some time before I post photos, just in case someone is nearby. Very true. Very, very good tip. I appreciate that. I'll go ahead and make a point to do that in the future. And yeah, I think I'll just say, you know, here's like, you know, old posting or something. I don't know, but I just won't be as obvious as before, because before I didn't really care. But then again, I didn't really care because they required us to post our pictures of the restaurants and the food that we ate at the time within, like, say 24 hours. So I really had to work with the deadline. I had to post pictures and the review of the food that I ate. So privacy was not really a big factor back in the day, and I needed to mark the specific location I was in. Ben says, okay, the soreness has kicked in. It hurts to stand up now. Oh yeah, 2-hour treadmill. Of course you get sore. But yeah, I hope it feels better, Ben, because leg pain is gonna be terrible. Oh no. Yeah, delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS for short. Yeah, I've learned that term quite a bit in my reading of exercise. When you're new to exercise, or if you'd like ramp up your exercise intensity, sometimes it takes a while for the pain to kick in, but it will kick in, and it hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right, but again, hope you feel better, Ben, that it won't be too painful. Maybe some ice would help, I guess. And a lot of Gatorade. Since you mentioned Gatorade, what is your excuse me. What flavor of Gatorade do you usually get, Ben? Because for me, when I used to drink Gatorade, the one that I used to drink was lemon lime, like Mountain Dew. Do the do. Oh, the red ones. Yeah, I like the red ones too. That's like my second. If I didn't have the lemon lime flavor, the red ones are okay. It's fine. I'm not looking for it, but if it's there, it's there. Ben says, you seem really chill. Would you like to be a caster for my tournament that I'm hosting? I'm very flattered and thankful that you want me to be a caster. But for what game is that? Because my knowledge of games is very limited. I'm so sorry. But feel free to go ahead and hit me up if ever you have any more details. But thank you once again. Oh, Valorant. I'm very thankful and flattered again that you want to consider that, but I think I'm the last person there. I'm not expecting much knowledge. Oh, okay. Well, okay, we can go ahead and talk about that offline, Ben. We can definitely talk about that. But again, thank you for the offer. We'll go ahead and consider that. So thank you again. I'm very glad that you think that way. And Bread, good to have you here. Welcome. And also Myliz as well. How are you doing, Bread? Hope you were doing well. And Myliz as well. Again, Myliz is my artist. So yeah, since we're already here on the subject, I'll just go to this latest question, because if you the question here that I got just a bit ago was, I love your new emotes. Who made them? Go check out my artist Myliz here. Yeah, amazing work. Myliz did an amazing job with my emotes. If you're in the Discord server, you're already you may have already seen it, all of it, and eventually they will be rolled out on Twitch as well. So yeah, just something that I wanted to go ahead and show off to people. And since some of you may already be here, let me go ahead and just for Myliz's sake, let me go ahead and try to find it so we could like show the newcomers what it looks like here. I loved what you did, bro. I'm very happy that you made these for me. So let's just show it off to people here. So we've got the pew pew when the cool stuff happens. We got the angry emote. I remember saying that I did not like the steam coming out of my nostrils before, but I got used to them. I like what Miles did in hindsight, so it's really good. Yes, Ben, Miles is the one who made the art. He's my main artist. He's pretty much, stuck with me like that. But yeah, and if ever anybody in the chat is acting sussy, I've got my bonk hammer ready. But if for some reason I, Serjay, am sussy, you are free to bonk me as well. So, equivalent exchange. I bonk you, you bonk me, we're all bonking. That sounds so wrong. Okay, whatever. Move on. And then whenever I feel sad, we can go ahead and cry. Yeah, I don't have enough emote slots though, Ben. I need more people to subscribe. Wink, wink. And also, I need to stream like maybe a couple more days so I can go and load some of these emotes as my follower emotes. The goal for me is to try to put all of these into my follower emotes, all of these, and then I have some animated emotes coming soon. We can keep those for the subscriber for now. Excuse me. There's the cry, there's the hydrate emote, and look at that. I did not even ask Miles to do this, but he even has my pinky out, because even if I don't have a lot of money, we fancy. We fancy, but we ain't rich. I got that from a YouTube video a long time ago. Yeah, pinky out. We have class here when we hydrate. And if ever I say a very funny joke, please laugh. And if you don't want to laugh, just use the lol emote, please. Okay? I would appreciate that. And if ever you have any gacha that you really want to get, if you're playing Genshin and you want to get Al Haitam, go ahead and use the Prage. I say pray, but you kids today, you do Prage. So yeah, hoping you get your SSR emotes and stuff. And then here's the scare emote. So whenever I scream, I'm still amazed at how my voice can go from this deep voice when I speak. It becomes like super high pitched. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know how the Prage thing came about, but that's the thing. So I don't really question memes at this point. And after a while, hopefully if I go talk to my doctor again after this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and go amimir as well. So go sleepy. And if you are doing something really questionable, I'm not gonna bonk you. I'm just gonna give you the stare. The stare of disappointment. Yes, my Liz, I put them up already because I was really excited, you know me. And I can only put like 5 of them up right now because again, there are some of these are like new, so Twitch needs to take time to approve them. And I also put you as my artist. I attributed the emotes to you. So I don't know what that means because it says that you, Miles, have to approve the emotes as my artist. I don't know how that works, but I don't know if you need to do anything. But yeah, that's just part of the process apparently. So that's why it takes time sometimes. But yeah, if you're doing something questionable, I give you the stare. Ben says, oh, I have instant upload eligibility because I have been uploading so many emotes. Oh, I see. Maybe those are the old rules because apparently, I'm not sure if it's because the rules changed, but it's like I have to stream for at least 60 days from becoming affiliate, not calendar days, but 60 days of streams. And I will be reaching my 60 days in maybe like a couple more streams. So we'll start putting some of these into my follower emotes. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and show me your stare, Ben. Amuse me. and if it's not fun, I'm gonna give you the old tired, Serjay look. Yeah, look at that glorious stare respectfully. That specimen. Look at that. We can have a staring contest together, Ben. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's it for the emotes. Again, all of them are available already on my Discord. Some of them are available on Twitch, and yeah, that's it. So we're actually working on some animated GIF emotes that will appear. So if anybody follows or raids or subscribes or tips, we'll have an animated emote appear here along with my text. So we're working on it. We're working on it in due time. But for now, we have these emotes in the chat, and I'm very, very happy to have used them. Oh, 2 kinds of stares. Oh, knows what you did. Oh my goodness. So do you know what I did last summer, Ben? That's right, you don't. Just kidding, just kidding. But anyway, we're done with that. Let's go to this one. Okay, let's move along. It's been a while, okay? So, all right, this next question, okay? Who were you seriously in love with first? My girlfriend. Okay, that's it. Who else would it be? There we go. Next question. Do you get jealous quickly? Romantically? No. No, I don't. But achievement-wise, yes, that's true. I consider myself a very jealous person, you know, especially if someone succeeds faster at something than I do. As a kid, especially in elementary school, I was known as the kid that writes. So writes poems, writes stories and stuff like that. And the teachers loved me because of that. They said, "Oh, you're gonna be an amazing writer, Serjay. You're gonna be winning the Nobel Prize," or something like that. You know what teachers say, and that got into my head, as it does sometimes as a kid. And when I graduated from college, I still never finished in a single story at all. And then I saw a couple of my other friends whom I never expected to be writers, but they became published authors already. And me, that, holy cow, that just blew my mind, you know? I thought, that was my thing. Writing was my thing. Okay, I thought I was destined for greatness, but, you know, that's it. I realized that, you know, I didn't make the effort. So I guess I didn't really have a place to complain about that because, well, I never made the effort to write anyway. I didn't put in the effort, so I just had to keep quiet. So, yeah. No, it's not about our high school friends, really, Milas. It was my college friends, because I studied English literature in university. So we were surrounded by people who loved writing, and I thought, oh, I'll be a published author just to meet the expectations of my teachers. But no, I'm not. I became a streamer instead. But, you know, I have come to realize that sometimes, you know, even if you're not in getting the dream that you really wanted, it ain't so bad. I mean, this is still something. I still make use of my skills as a speaker, which is something that I am proud of, because in hindsight, my writing is awful. But my speaking skills, I think, are something that I can definitely be proud of. So, Yeah, I better have to take care of it. So yeah. So yes, romantically, I'm not that much of a jealous person, but achievement-wise, yes, I am. Just before I go on, I want to say, read Ben's comment here. Bro, my teacher said I would be stuck in my house, then COVID happened. Eesh. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's something. It's something, yeah. Nobody expected COVID to last this long, too, for 2 years. And turning to 3 very soon, goodness gracious. But yeah, the restrictions are being lifted, but even so, be careful out there. Be careful. And I think I do see someone in the chat right now. Lao, okay, good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Okay, where was that? Lao says, it's hard to identify what it means to not feel jealous. Like, are you really supposed to not feel anything? Or is it more like not being bitter about others' achievement, but rather congratulate them? Yeah, I think... excuse me. First off, shout out. And yeah, it's a hard line to draw, Lao, which I do admit, you know. I'm trying, okay, to not feel so jealous of my friends achievement wise. So because I know, and I'm also told that I have to be happy, and it's their time, okay? Especially if I don't put in the effort, then of course it matters that they get rewarded for it first. But if I go ahead and work on it, then my time will come eventually. And if not, then well, it's not meant to be, and I just try something else. Let me just go back through the comments real fast. Hold on. Let's see. Ben says, oh yeah, I get jealous of people's stream designs. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's why when I started out just late last year, when I became committed to being a VTuber, I really wanted to go all out with the stream designs, emotes, overlays, everything. I pretty much worked Milas to the bone. That's an exaggeration, but yeah, I really relied on Milas a lot last year to try to make the stream as colorful and as inviting as it could be, and I think it worked out. A lot of people noticed the colorful design and they enjoyed it, and it all worked out in the end. But yeah, I can also see why you would be jealous, because, you know, so some of the bigger names especially, they have amazing overlays and panels and whatnot. But I guess in my way, I try to use that as inspiration to go ahead and try to get better within reason, because I don't have much money to throw at anymore. So there's that. Jable says, well, I should be there x-raying patients, but I'm here playing games. Are you sure? I hope you won't get in trouble for this, Jables, but yeah, I think you know, I think you know what's best. So if you need to step away, go ahead, and if you need to. Ben says, lurking. Okay, thank you for the lurk, Ben. If you gotta eat, get some rest, especially because Ben mentioned he went on treadmill for 2 hours, which I find very, very amazing. So yeah, good luck with that. And Jables got blue. Today will be a sad day. Nah. You know what else is blue? The sky. And then a blue sky is really beautiful, you know? So whenever you're feeling the Friday blues, don't look down, look up to the blue sky for inspiration. Yeah, there you go. So going back to the topic of jealousy, Lao says, because I can say I'm not jealous, but there's still that mini feeling deep down. Mini feeling deep down there that kind of hurts. So it's weird what it really means. Yeah, it gets confusing sometimes when they're trying to simplify questions like these. So yeah, it's kind of hard because you might be happy for someone, but there will still be that feeling of being jealous. And I think that's a valid feeling, that you would be jealous of someone sometimes, because you also work hard, and it would be frustrating as well that you're not getting let's say the prize or the recognition that you're looking for. So it is understandable why you would feel that way. But yeah, you don't have to feel bad about it. What I learned when I went to therapy back at the beginning of the pandemic is that you just have to acknowledge these feelings, but before they become way too toxic, you also have to learn to let go. Just acknowledge that, yes, I do feel jealous, but yeah, it's not a healthy feeling as well. So let go of it, and hopefully you'll feel better soon because of that. Yeah, if you feel a bit too burdened, I do recommend going to therapy as well. Or an ad's running, yeah. Whoopsie! Ad is running. It's just a 90-second ad. So just take this time to be able to stretch, get your drinks up. Okay, don't forget to hydrate, everybody, especially me, because I've been talking. So go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and spam the hydrate emote, because you better be drinking water, okay? You better. I don't know if I'm watching you, but you better drink, and not alcohol, okay? It's very early in the morning here in the Philippines. All right. I do not condone drinking at work or at school. Okay, let's be clear here. And if you're a subscriber, you don't have to worry about ads. You get to experience some ad-free viewing. So if you want to go ahead and support me, feel free to go ahead and follow. And if you also want to do some extra support, you can choose to subscribe, or you can check out my Stream Elements page if you feel like you want to give me a tip. Again, these are just suggestions. These are not orders. So take it as you will. Just taking a very quick breather here. Whew. Also, tomorrow night, I'm going to be streaming at 8 p.m. Philippine time. And if you're not yet part of the Discord server, I'm going to do Putt Party on my Discord server. And if there are a lot of people that want to play, we can change the game category to words on stream. Because I have found that it is actually a surprisingly popular game. I did not expect that many people.
Subscriber.
Yes. Thank you, Evelix, for the subscription. Appreciate it very much. Thank you very much. And yeah, you could see the floating emotes. All of the new emotes have shown. Yeah, there we go. Very, very happy for that. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, we are playing Putt Party tomorrow night. And again, but I'm actually surprised that there are only like a few people that can play, like 7 that can play at a time. So if we can't do all of that, we can move on to words on stream, because holy cow, that was amazing. That was amazing. And thank you for the shout out too. Appreciate it. To Evelix, excuse me. All right, so let's see. Let's go back to the chat here. Jabo says, I don't have a professional license. I'm not a medical Wow, you're not a medical professional. I only have a diploma for that. Huh. So there's a difference, I assume, that unless if you don't have a professional license, there are limits to what you can do with imaging equipment, I guess, Jables. If I'm understanding that correctly. So, yeah. Moving on to Miles' comment. I have a thought about jealousy. I kind of used it to channel my fuel to become better. I was always amazed by those digital paintings from the bigger names in the art space. I always felt the urge to reach or be like them. So that's what pushed me to improve, even if it's slow. Don't stay jealous and stay put. That is very true. Be jealous, do something, and as time goes by, understand why you get jealous. Very sage advice, Miles. Very good advice. Like I said, I'm a jealous person when it comes to people's achievements, so that also drives me to want to be better as well. But in a way, I also am driven by something stronger, which is hate. Vasti, hello, good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you doing today? Just go ahead. Let me just finish this here. Yeah, if the mods are watching, I prefer if you use this !SO shout out moving forward. So it'll be a lot faster and easier. Because, you know, yeah, the Twitch integrated shout out, the slash shout out, it has a cooldown for some reason, which is really impractical in the long run. But like I said, jealousy is one of my motivations to do things, but I am driven more by self-hate. It's not healthy, I know, okay, but you know, when I hate, you know, like how big I am, if I hate because I'm a big person, I'm obese, all right, I hate how fat I became because I was not controlling myself. I decided to go to the gym. When I hated how useless, quote unquote, I seemed at the office, I tried to do even more tasks at work. So, and because of that, more people got recognized me at the office. So, yeah, it was something. It worked. And thank you for the redeem, Miles. Let's see. Tell me your true feelings in Uwu. So like I said, I used to feel so jealous of people, but I also am driven by self-hatred. So sometimes hatred is good if you choose to channel it to make yourself better. Never use your jealousy or your hatred to hurt other people. That is always bad, and I do not condone that. I condemn that. Yes, we always believe here in the Serjay Svek channel that we could always do better. Yes. All right, that's enough. Okay. Ben saying, no, what is this? Oh my goodness. And Evelyn says, that's pretty cool. Thank you, please. Woo, Nelly. Okay. Let's go back through the chat here. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm trying to go through the chat. It's kind of hard. Sorry. Ben said earlier in the chat, this stream is better than podcasts, and Jable says, yep, I agree. Ooh, thank you. That made my day, really. I like it when I hear that. Makes me feel a lot better, really. It really does. And yep, we're gonna be playing Putt Party tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Philippine time on my Discord server. So and again, if we run out of space, we can go ahead and play words on stream. But really, one of these days, what I wanted to do is like with the Discord community, is to try to do a watch along. Some shows that I have in mind are like Edge Runners and Arcane, and also what's this? The Last of Us TV show. I really, because I don't watch TV or stream TV shows now, The last TV show or the last show that I actually watched is Narcos. And that was many, many years ago. So I think now it's a time to actually enjoy
subscriber.
Ben, thank you very much for the subscription. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, but I think it'll be a lot better if it's appreciated with the community as well. All right. What was else? Where was I? Okay. I'm getting lost in the chat. Sorry. Just a second. So let's see. Again, Evelix, thank you very much for the sub. And yeah, Jable says butt party. Oh my goodness, if only I could get the bonk hammer emote ready for Jables. You're spared for now, Jables. You're spared. Ben says thinking of subbing for 6 more months. Oh, interesting. What's this? Evelix says, oh yeah, because we were talking about Jables not having a professional license. Oh, so it's a pre-med course. I see. Once again, hello, Vasti. I hope you were doing well. And, oh, you already did the shout out. Okay, got it. No worries. Double the shout outs, double the fun. And what else? Ben says, I definitely did not just tip. Wow. Oh, wow. Ben is continuing the gift sub they got from Serjay Svek. Hey! And Mila says, Arcane is a pretty good watch. Just watch the first episode of The Last of Us. It's freaking great. Yeah, I heard that the ratings for The Last of Us were really, really good. So, yeah, definitely something to look forward to. Excuse me. And it looks like we've got 2 more what's this? Founders. Evelix, you are now a founder badge. You have a founder badge along with you, Ben. So you are now part of the fold. So welcome, along with Milas as well, one of my founders. So join the club. Ben says, I also just tipped for $4 because I wanted to test PayPal. Oh, interesting. Thank you. I don't know why the alert didn't go out. I did have an alert for tips, so I should know. If I get it. But if you did, I'll definitely go ahead and check it out. But thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, you're now part of the founder club. There we go. Mila says, as a founding father, should we start a secret society? That's what we already have here in the Discord server. You are now part of the Serjavian nation from the fair isle of Serjavia, somewhere in the Philippines. Okay? I don't know where, okay? Just trust me, okay? We exist. And as long as you become as long as you are part of the part of the Discord server, you are no longer a human. You are now a human with an E. You are now a color surfer like me. There we go. But I'm still the top dog, the color surfing DJ. Yay, you get it. Yeah, human Ben. That's right.
Subscriber.
Oh, wow, Jables, thank you very much for the sub as well. Oh my gosh, Hype Train? My first ever Hype Train? Excuse me? What? Oh my gosh. Wow. I never thought I would actually get to see this. This is amazing. So thank you all. Thank you all for the subs. Really appreciate it very much. Okay, let's see. So while we're at it, let's not delay way too much. Who was the last person that you took a picture with? A bunch of Philippine VTubers as well. Yeah, it was really fun, you know. I know I could not hang out too long with them because I was sick. So yeah, it was I really need to get more sleep, okay? I mentioned earlier in the stream that whenever I'm gonna do something exciting, like there's a big event, or if I'm gonna meet someone important, sometimes I cannot sleep anymore. It's a bad habit of mine because I'm like, ooh, I'm really gonna meet these people, or I'm gonna be part of this event, and then oh gosh, I can't sleep anymore. So yeah, but I did manage to meet a bunch of them. I managed to take pictures. But next time, I'll make sure that I make enough time to rest so I can actually hang out even longer with them. So yeah, a bunch of Philippine VTubers. I'm amazed that the community is actually quite large. So here's to hoping that I can run into you all again in the future, like in Conquest or Cosplay Carnival. And hopefully my jacket, my Serjay Svek jacket, will become available for me to be able to wear it to those events. I actually did make like a custom jacket, a black bomber jacket with, if you can see in the lower right corner, the Serjay Svek logo, and also if you can see next to my chat, you see over here I said hi. So in there, you could see my subscriber badge, the one that looks like a flower. It's actually like a colorful one. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and do that too for myself. But I could not get like a super colorful one made locally. So if you know, Ben, because you said you made it for your entire team, if you know a way for me to get a colorful jacket like this for cheap, please let me know, okay? Because I don't want to go ahead and get it from another country. And Pizza, glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome. How was your morning? Your Friday morning, rather. Yeah, we're just answering some really stale questions from Tellonym. Okay, so let's see. What else did we miss? Evelix says, I love how chill it is here. That's what I try to do. That's what I try to do. Okay. And let's see. What else? Ben says, I'm going to both of those. Oh, you mean, was this to both Cosplay Carnival and Conquest? Okay, that's great. Maybe I could run into you there. And I really hope that I can actually get tickets this time. Because if there's one criticism that I have about Cosplay Matsuri, it's that the online ticket selling period is way too short. If you were like me, who works graveyard shift, by the time I woke up, the period for selling tickets was already done. So I had no chance at all. So, yeah. But I hope they improve it, because I know a ton of people really wanted to go. I was just Team Labas. So I was just there on the outside wandering through MOA. Let's see here. Going along. Ben says, a jacket with a lot of hues. Yes, that's one. Just like this. Exactly like this. It doesn't matter if it has fur or not. Maybe without fur, because fur is... Why would you wear a fur jacket here in the Philippines, okay? The whole point of my VTuber avatar was supposed to make it easy for me to cosplay, if ever. So, I have the hat, I have the gloves, and I had the red shirt only. But I told Milas, you know what? This is very easy to cosplay, but it looks very boring, you know? So that's why I told Milas, okay, we'll add this jacket. And it seems a lot of people actually like the jacket. So I think in hindsight, that was a very good decision. It's only a bad decision because now I need to find a place that would actually that they would actually custom make this one for me. But I hope you can find a place for a Hawaiian shirt pizza. I think yours is a lot easier to come by, especially if you try, like, say, tie-dye. I think it's a lot easier. Evelix says, printed cloth? Some print shops have those massive cloth printers. Yeah, I've seen those. I just don't know which ones to go to. You know, that's the thing. I'm not that familiar with that sort of thing. And I think Shopee and Lazada are not very clear. They don't have a lot of local printers that I know. So if ever you know places like those, feel free to drop the links in the Discord so I can go ahead and browse them in my free time. Okay, I would appreciate all the help because now I am just hoping that the refund that I have going back to the seller will be okay. Because the reason why is because the size was a bit too small. I thought it would be okay because I measured it to my sleeve, but I found that everything else was a bit smaller. So I'm going to get like a size bigger if ever. Okay, going back here. Going through the rest of the thing. Then you can have them printed. Tailored, I mean. I see. Okay, thank you for the clarification, Evelix. And let's see. What else? Yes, you're now part of the Founders Club. Let's see. A jacket with a lot of hues. Yeah, that's the goal. And Conquest was like 3 weeks. Oh, I see. That's good for the tickets. That's good. And Evelix says Kotsmatsu at IKEA. Yes, definitely. I had to spend a lot of time in IKEA because, well, it's very difficult to actually get tickets even on the area itself. So no point in me going there. Wait, just a second. I need to send a message real fast. Okay, sorry, real fast because I'm trying to book an appointment with my sleep apnea doctor because we're supposed to meet every 6 months. So just so you know, we can talk about like how is my procedure going? Is the mask still working? Is the pressure still working? So I can actually sleep well. Ben says, I can get it tie-dyed by my sister. She's really good at that. I see. Interesting. Yeah, we could go talk about that, Ben, definitely. And Miles says, instead of fur, use fleece. Interesting. Yeah, fleece might be something I could look into. And Pizza says tie-dye jacket would be possible. And Evelix says, I don't know if those patterns would translate well to tie-dye. Yeah, I know that's a challenge, but so long as it's colorful, I think it'll work. And printed cloth, according to Ben, is expensive. I can have a local printer that can do that. If you could just send me the links or whatever, Ben, feel free to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. So that when in the next con, you can finally see Serjay Svek strutting around and you will know what to do. If you see me in a convention, the code word is crab battle. Okay, so, and apparently, even though I was wearing ordinary clothes at Cosplay Matsuri, one of the VTubers actually went up to me right behind my back and just whispered, crab battle. and then my senses were triggered. I was like, oh, who was that? Oh, it's you. Who are you? And I'm like, oh yeah, right. I don't know what you all look like. Goodness gracious. Ben says, I met a lot of my viewers at Conquest. Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice, yeah. I have to take a bit more care in trying to meet my viewers, only because some of you don't know what I look like. But who am I kidding? I post my pictures of my face regularly on my Twitter. So you probably know what I look like, but it would be a lot easier to spot me in the field of cosplayers if I have my jacket ready. So yeah, in due time. The next cosplay event is going to be pretty far, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Next question. What's your opinion of the internet? It's a blessing and a curse. Therefore, it's blurst. Oh my gosh. Yes. It's always a double-edged sword, you know. Internet gives you good stuff, it gives you bad stuff. It all depends on what you do with it. Kind of like video games, you know? Oh, Ben, if you need to lurk, go ahead and do your work. Thank you again for dropping by, and thank you for the sub, and appreciate your time. Thank you very much for all the help today. So yes, internet, just like video games, just like books, good, bad, depends on what you do. Evelix says, there's probably only one VTuber who can recognize me at a con besides my IRLs. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I kiss someone today? I practice social distancing. Thank you. Please, okay? Even if the government says that you don't necessarily have to wear masks all the time, they're now voluntary, please practice social distancing, especially if you want to kiss people. So, long story short, no. Did you kiss someone today? No. Alright. Am I fighting with anyone currently? No. I am a peaceful person. I do not seek conflict, okay? The only conflict that I seek is with myself, to improve. I promise. No, I am a peaceful person. I promise. Aw, your dog kissed you. Yeah, it's different when dogs do it. Yeah, being greeted with them in the morning. That's really something. That's really something. Let's see here. What school subject did you really hate and why?
Ooh, follower.
JustRap_ is now following.
JustRap, thank you very much for the follow. Glad to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well on this Friday. Just going through some questions on Tellonym, and earlier in the stream we were talking about some new Twitch emotes that I now have that will be gradually rolled in to my chat, my Twitch chat, but also are now available on my Discord server as well. So the question now is, what school subject did you really hate and why? I will let the rest of the chat answer on their own, but definitely for me, mine was Filipino class. Because here's the thing, okay? You're like me, growing up outside of a Tagalog-speaking region. And you grew up mostly surrounded by people that spoke English. So of course, the subject that I hated was Filipino class. I remember when I started grade 1 in elementary school, I was handed a book, the Filipino book, and then I looked at my mom and said, "Can I throw this away? I don't want to study this." Because I was an Englishero as a kid. I only spoke English as a kid. But eventually, especially as I began working, I had to learn how to speak Tagalog. So I don't speak it well, but I can if I need to. just don't expect skill, okay? Don't expect the same level of confidence that I have like when I speak English. Just Rap says, "Good morning, Serjay. Hope you're doing good as well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing okay. Just need to go ahead and rest in a while, but you know, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. And it's a Friday, so it's not too long until we get to the weekend." Excuse me. Just note, we have an ad starting very soon. So it's just 90 seconds. So go ahead and just chill out if you want to. Grab a drink, stretch your legs. Make sure you stretch your legs, because like me, I've already been streaming for more than 2 hours. Make sure that you stretch your legs and you hydrate, please. Your body will thank you for it. Hydrate. I don't know, Milas, if there's a way we can translate a stretch emote in the chat, but we'll work on that in due time. I love these emotes. Yes, if you're coming from another chat and you want to use someone else's emotes, that's fine by me. I want to get the inspiration from others, just like Ria. I love these emotes from Ria. Very cute. Mila says, "I was also bad at Filipino class, and chemistry, and its pseudo-algebraic expressions." Yes. Oh my goodness, I remember this because for those of you who don't know, Milas and I were actually classmates in high school, and we actually had chemistry class. And boy, oh boy, chemistry class was something. It was a nightmare for the two of us. Because not only did we have to learn about like the periodic table, but we also had to learn things like molarity, molality, a bunch of other things like that. And that just blew my mind, okay? I could not understand how those things worked. I was just so glad when we finally did not need to study chemistry anymore. Unfortunately, one of the reasons why was because our chemistry teacher passed away. She was a good lady. I detested the subject, but she was a good woman. But unfortunately, she passed away, so we couldn't really complete the course, even though we had a substitute. But rest her soul. I hope that she realizes that she did good. It's just, well, the subject was just that bad. Evelix says, "I absolutely detest calculus." Oh, you were not alone there. I was not a fan of calculus as well back in the day. That was something. That was definitely something, calculus was. Why they decided to invent that, I don't know, but that's not my place to question. Yes, she was indeed a good person, Milas. Rest in peace. Rest her soul. Okay, so for me, but still, number one, Filipino class, no question. I do not want to do that again. Especially in my university, when we actually had philosophy and theology classes that could also be conducted in Filipino. So imagine having to learn about Greek philosophy and like this. Sa panahon ng mga Griego, yung sinabi ni Aristoteles na blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh God. Especially since in my university we are required to have oral exams where we debate stuff with the teachers. It's already a challenge to do that in English. What more if I was forced to do that in Tagalog? I would probably have dropped the course. So yeah, I know how important it is, but if it's like for higher learning like that, it's just like that. No. Oh, here's an interesting question. What do you usually do when someone makes fun of you? I laugh it off. But I will admit, okay, I will admit that I do feel angry sometimes when someone makes fun of me, especially if it's something that I cannot change immediately, like my weight, for example. I can't get rid of this overnight, all right? Or like my the fact that I can't speak Tagalog that well. I can't do anything about that immediately. So of course I feel a bit of resentment for that. But at least when I deal with them, I try to laugh it off. Because sometimes, you know, these people are looking for a reaction. But the funny thing is that, you know, some people, they want you to react angrily. But some people also are also looking if you are going to laugh, because that means that they say, this guy has no self-respect, so we can continue to tease him because he's not gonna react violently. So it's a difficult challenge, you know, sometimes trying to figure out how to deal with the bullies. And at least now that I am older, I just try not to deal with them at all, you know. I have limited time on this earth to actually deal with my own problems. I don't want it to be compounded by people who still think that they're in elementary school, despite their age. So there's that. And that's that. Tips on meeting partner's parents for the first time. Be nice, be yourself. And consider it kind of like a job interview, you know. You have to put your best foot forward, but, you know, you also have to be honest that, you know, this is what your child, their child rather, is expecting if you go on a date with you. You know, so it's kind of like in a job interview where, yeah, you could say, yeah, I'm the best, I can do all of these things, but in truth, you're just lying through your teeth so you can get into the job, which is also terrible, and you might not get the chance to do it. So there always has to be a level of honesty hidden underneath there. So you can try to shine yourself up, make yourself look as the best as you can be, but you also need to let them know that there is some dirt. Well, dirt is a very extreme term, but you need to know that there are some warts beneath that beauty. Yeah, I'm giving like very short answers here so that people would understand where I'm coming from if they watch the VOD. Yeah. I hope you had a nice day. It could be better. I could have been able to get more sleep. Could have gotten like a better day at work, but you know, we do what we can. We deal with it, and hopefully tomorrow will be better, or we'll make it a better day. Milo says, when I hear Griego, I just think of a bunch of guys named Greg instead of the Greeks. That's a very interesting way of putting it, bro. Very interesting way. Let's see. Let me just submit this question. And here. What party did you visit recently? I don't know if it's a birthday party. I haven't been invited to a birthday party in a long time. But I suppose meeting VTubers in cosplay Matsuri, in a cosplay event, and in a hangout counts. So yeah, aside from cosplay Matsuri and the one that I had the other time with Kira, definitely something that I am very happy to be a part of. So if ever we're gonna do more offline meetups, hehe, wink wink, just know that I am open for it. I'm just shy. Okay, Serjay is shy, okay? I don't want to initiate, okay? I'm very shy. I don't know if I'm overstepping boundaries sometimes. So that's a skill that I wish I improved on, but you know, that's how I am now. I can't really do much about it, so we'll just have to deal with that. Next up is, are you sure about unsure about growing up? Well, for me, I'm already grown up, so yeah. Before I continue, Milas says Shy J Svek. I think it doesn't roll off the tongue as good as Serjay Shy. Serjay Shy, me shy, wee. Okay, whatever. God, I hate doing that. All right. So are you unsure about growing? I think let's rephrase the question as, are you unsure about growing old? Because yes, definitely yes, I am unsure. I am unsure. I don't know what the future holds, and like I mentioned, I'm a world championship overthinker. So, you know, I don't know what to expect, and I'm scared. Sometimes I don't know if I will be able to achieve any of my goals or all of my goals. So there's this level of uncertainty is always making me anxious, and I'm a naturally anxious person. I don't like it, but you know, I just sometimes, like what I mentioned earlier, like with jealousy, sometimes you just have to acknowledge that yes, I am anxious, and I don't know about the future, but you know, it's okay to feel that, but you just have to keep powering through, because if you want to actually achieve something, whether you like it or not, you have to put in the effort. The world demands that you put in the effort, and we don't even know if the effort is going to get us recognized or will give us the rewards that we're looking for. But I guess all that we could do with the limited power that we have and the limited time we have on Earth is just to try. Just try, and maybe, just maybe, we can get what we are looking for. And if not, I hope it's not too late for us to try again, even with something else. So yeah, growing up, growing old, we're never sure about what's happening. It's never set in stone. So that gives me anxiety, but it also gives me the determination to try and make something out of it. Make something certain out of the uncertainty as well. I said like something in 10 minutes that was summarized in like 4 words. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's something, okay? It's something. All right, and let's see. Let me just check if there's anything here. So last question that hasn't been answered. Is happiness a snapshot or a goal? That's a really good question. I think I'll do the thinning around here, baba booey, and don't you forget it. Okay, got that out of my system. So anyway, let's see. So I think happiness is a snapshot because you have I'll feed them a bone. I'll give them a more detailed answer. You have to appreciate the small things that make you happy and not just the big goals. There we go. Use the words. That's what I learned in business writing. Use the words to make so that it will sound like you are indeed actively listening. Happiness can be a candid snapshot. That's true. It can take you by surprise. Sometimes you cannot see, the things that you were looking for in your pursuit of your big goals. Say, you want to build a house, or you want to buy a car, or to relate it to my own experiences, I want to lose weight. That's the goal. I want to be fit. I want to be stronger. I want to be healthier. And especially these past few months, I've been working as best as I could to achieve that goal. And the goal is still super far away. But over the past couple of weeks, I have noticed some changes, minor changes that I did not think about before. That, my muscles are getting bigger. Or, I can actually lift stronger things. Heavier things at home so I can help my family better. I don't feel so tired. My legs don't ache when I sit down for a very long time nowadays. So, yeah, it's just appreciate the smaller things. I want to relate this to work because, at one point in my life, I was telling my boss, why are we still giving trophies to people who are having perfect attendance or something like that? Isn't that expected for them to have perfect attendance? Because that's the goal, right? But then I realized that, sometimes it's really their job. They have to have perfect attendance. But the thing is, because not everybody has the same ability to achieve those goals. They have their own priorities. They have their own things that prevent them from doing it. So just being able to finally achieve that goal is something big for them. So for me, it may be something minor. It's just a snapshot, but for them, it's a goal. So I think a takeaway for that is, appreciate the small things that make you happy, especially on your journey to reaching your goals. That's one thing. But also, don't bash the things that make other people happy. Because they may seem like very small things to you, but yes, to them, it's a big deal. So the best thing we could do is respect that. Be better. Don't be like me back then, who used to think that that's not a big deal. It is a big deal for some people. So let's be better. Let's show some respect to those people. And Mila says, you want to be harder, better, faster, stronger, do it harder, make it better. DMCA, DMCA. There we go. Oh no, I don't want to get DMCA'd at the very end of my stream. Goodness gracious. Ah, boy. But yeah, that's it for the Tellonym questions. Again, if you have any questions that you would like to ask me anonymously, or maybe you would like to share some messages to me, feel free to go ahead and reach out via my Tellonym link. And don't worry, I will not try to find out who you are. I will respect your anonymity. Wink, wink. All right. Okay, so before we wrap up, I just want to mention again that we did go through all of my emotes. And if you go check out my Twitter right now, my scheduled post is already available, which shows the list of the emotes that were made by my good friend and moderator, Milas, who is in the chat right now. So, and also tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Philippine time, I'm going to be having a community night where I play Putt Party with my fellow humans. And if we have a lot of people playing above the limit, we can go ahead and play Words on Stream again, because that was really fun. Surprisingly fun. So definitely be on the lookout for that and make sure to do that. Okay? Mila says, hey, just letting you know, I've updated your laugh, drink, and also your bonk emotes. Just did a bit of scaling up because I've been checking them on the chat. All right. Oh, okay. I see. All right. Well, thank you very much for that, Milas. Just I'll go ahead and take a look at that and make the necessary changes in due time. So thank you. And yeah, I don't know if you, the artist, need to do anything when it comes to like approving the emotes on your end on Twitch, but just letting you know that you may be expected to do that in the coming days. All right, so that's that. Let me just go ahead and open a link, because what I'm trying to do now is that I'm gonna go ahead and try to find someone to raid. One of these days, we're gonna make it to the front page of Twitch. I can feel it. I believe in that. We will go ahead and what's this? Manifest this, as the kids would say these days. All right, so let me go ahead and see who we can raid for today. Excuse me, sorry. Let's see. I think we have someone that we can go for today. All right, so we're going to be going to this person over here. We're going to see Solar, who is coming back and is currently playing Valorant. And we'll go ahead and do that for now. Oh, you don't have a prompt in your account. Okay, that's good. So it looks like there's not much that you need to do on your end. So we should be okay. And for now, here is the raid message if you are not a subscriber. And here is the raid message if you are a subscriber to me. Hey there, thank you very much for following. Yeah, I think I need to update that emote. I used the angry emote. Whoops, sorry. But anyway, thank you once again for staying with me. Wow, we almost did 3 hours. That's a very long DJ Serjay episode. But yes, let me just shout out to If You Dare blog. I hope that this stream was able to give you something, whatever that was. And I hope that I brought a little more color to your day. But in the meantime, you take care, always stay safe, and keep the world turning, okay? And let's be nice and say hi to Solar. Bye now.